As you can see, Herbie's voluntarily in his cat carrier on his mat. You probably can't hear from the camera at the moment, but he's purring and he's quite content. He's not worried in any way. And so we're ready for the next stage, which is to introduce the door. So the door's on the carrier now. Good boy, Herbie. We're going to give him a biscuit for, there you go, a biscuit for exploring that door. He was sniffing it and facial rubbing against it. Good boy. And we'll feed him some treats from the back there because he's gone in past the door. And basically we just go through all the steps we did before, but this time with the door on. Door being open at first. Good boy. Good boy. He's turned himself around nicely, so I'm going to feed him from the front of the carrier. And because I'm going to be shutting the door, I sometimes find it easier to use a long treat like this one. So what I'm going to do is just break off a little bit. Whoops, he's come out to see what I'm doing. So the most important thing there is not to shut the door in his face. He knows that he goes back in to get his food. You can feed him from the front now because he's turning round. It's good. And while he's doing that, we'll just shut that for a second and feed him through it. And open it again so he doesn't feel panicked. And again, shut the door, feed him through it, and open it again. And we build this up gradually, a few seconds at a time, depending on your own cat. Shut the door, feed him through it, and I'll leave this one shut for a bit longer, and feed him again. Let him take a bite of that. Not hard to chew? Let's break it off. There you go. And open it again. Now if your cat comes straight out at this point, he's not comfortable with the door shut, so go back a stage. But as you can see, even with the door open, Herbie's not coming out. He's learned that actually now the thing that means he gets food is being in there with the door like that. Okay? And so we can build that up. So the next stage is to shut the door. So we'll let Herbie have a piece of treat while we're shutting the door. Locking that. He's very comfortable now. We've spent a lot of time practicing being in the cat carrier with the door closed. It's a chewy piece of treat, Herbie. Oops, you dropped that one. Have that one. And what we're going to work on now for Herbie is the cat carrier moving a little bit. So what I'm going to do is let it move and feed him a treat. Now he's quite nice and relaxed with this. He's not worried, he's alert, but he's not showing any signs of anxiety or distress. He's just losing his treats under his blanket, so I'll let him find them. If your cat was, then don't continue, go back a step. But what we're basically doing here is letting Herbie feel that the cat carrier does move. And do that while we're giving him something to eat, so that it's associated with a positive thing. Good boy. And we build that up gradually. The next stage, once they're comfortable with it moving, is to let them feel it lifting ever so slightly. So give him a piece of food and lift. We'll give Herbie something to eat, and at the same time we lift the cat carrier up. So Herbie associates the movement of the cat carrier being lifted with the food. And again. See the food, sweetheart? He's on board of that food treat. Let's try with a different one. Good boy. And as he's eating, lift and down. And we just build that right up until we're standing up, walking. Make sure you're holding the cat carrier, if possible, with both hands to keep it nice and stable. And we build that up gently, and then build it up to moving outside with the cat carrier and into the car.